Hey guys, Pokemon Battle 123 here, and I got a battle. I think his name was Klash or something, I don't remember. And I made a few changes to my team. I took out Typhlosion and put in Tauros, and my Milotic wasn't even EV'd, so I focused on another one. So I lead with Mr. Mime, go for a Choice Spec Psychic first turn. Does about 3/4 damage. I get special defense drop, and he goes for a Shadow Ball. I thought he would trick, but yeah, that's why. So I just stayed in. But I take that Shadow Ball, and he switched, but I just stayed in just in case. And he switches into Houndoom, so I switch into Milotic to take the Dark Pulse, and I take it pretty nicely. And he switches out into his Blastoise. And I just go for a Dragon Pulse, predicting the switch. And that does a nice amount of damage. And he goes for a Rock Slide, and that pretty much tells me that this Blastoise isn't one of those toxic stallers, it's a physical one, and it actually is. It's pretty cool. And yeah, I got flinched by the Rock Slide, and then I get hit by the Earthquake, and I just go for the Recover. And I think he goes to the Earthquake again here. Yep. And I take that, and I go for the Hidden Power Grass. And I think it does less than Dragon Pulse. Yeah, I should have just kept going for the Dragon Pulse. So he hits me with an Earthquake, and I just about take that with 12 HP. And I go for the Recover, and that will bring me up to 208 HP. So I switch here, knowing that the Earthquake's coming, and I go into Altaria. Earthquake doesn't affect me. He goes the Ice Punch. For some reason, every time I switch Altaria out to take an Earthquake, they have Ice Punch. But yeah, I took the Ice Punch. I go for the Toxic. And that is good now, because I can wear him down, as I'm going to switch back into my Milotic, predicting the Ice Punch. And yeah, I think I just wall him down right here. So he's going to go for the Earthquake. Yeah, Earthquake, as I go for the Recover. And I think we just keep going for the Earthquake and the Recover here. And yeah, let's just watch it, even though it's boring. Earthquake, Recover. I think next turn I go for the Hidden Power Grass. Oh no, I do it this turn. So Hidden Power Grass plus toxic damage will make his Blastoise go down. So Blastoise is down. He brings back in Porygon Z. I predict the T-Bolt right here, and I switch into Altaria to take it. You wouldn't think I could take a T-Bolt with this low HP, but I do. For some reason, he switches here, and that just gives me a chance to roost. So now my Altaria is at a good amount of HP. And here I go for the Fire Blast, hoping that I can get the burn right here. But I don't get the burn, but Fire Blast does a good amount, and he tries to get the burn, but he fails. So I know the Will-O-Wisp is coming next turn, but actually it's not coming next turn. He goes for the Explosion this turn. Yeah, Altaria will go down with a crit, and that crit did not matter, because Explosion pretty much KO'd everything. So I bring in Tauros here, and watch this. I don't know what the hell's wrong with this. This Tauros has 100 happiness. I don't even know if that's the maximum number. Banded Return cannot KO a Porygon Z at half HP. So I need someone to tell me what is the number of max happiness, because you have to put in a number, and I don't know which number is max happiness, so that would really help if you could tell me. So now I just bring in Mr. Mime, go for the T-Bolt, just in case he switches out into Houndoom. And now he brings in Steelix. And I know that he's either going to go for the Stealth Rock or the Crunch, and I know that Hitmonchan is the best option to switch into. He gets a crit with Crunch. I go for the Bulk Up. And I know that I can take anything off this Bulk Up that he has, except for an Explode. He goes for the Earthquake, and I just about take that. And I go for a Close Combat, and that thing has max HP and max defense, and somehow I one-hit KO a Steelix. I didn't expect it to one-hit KO, but yeah, whatever. So he brings in Hitmonlee, and I was predicting a Sucker Punch or a Fake Out. So I bring in my physical wall, Glaceon, and he goes for an Earthquake. And look how nicely it takes his Earthquake. So I know that he's going to go for a Fighting move or a Fire move, but he switches into Houndoom as I go for a Protect just to scrap him out. Now I know that the Fire Flamethrower or something's going to come next, so I just switch in. But he goes for a Taunt. So I'm really getting outplayed here. And he goes for the Hidden Power, and I think that's Grass. I don't know. So I bring in Mr. Mime thinking I could outspeed, but I can't. So it's down to Milotic to finish the job. He goes for the Taunt, and look, that was a great play because I can't recover. He goes to the Dark Pulse, and I was praying that Hydro Pump would not miss, and it didn't. So that will be a double down, because one hit KO, that crit didn't matter, and Life Orb Coil. So now I bring in Glaceon, and he brings in Hitmonlee. And I thought I was pretty much screwed now. So I go for the Protect, thinking that I need all the HP I can get. And he goes for a Blaze Kick, and that did not do much. And he did have Close Combat on that set, but he didn't use it because he knew that I had Ice Beam, and that would probably take him out after one Close Combat. So I go for the Wish, the Protect, and then Blaze Kick. He hits me, and I get the Toxic. Thank God I didn't miss. So now I'm just stalling the Toxic down, because that's the best thing I can do, hoping that he will not get a crit with his Blaze Kick. And yeah, he doesn't. No, he doesn't yet. I go for the Wish, Protect right here, because stall Toxic and get my Wish. And yeah. So now he's slowly wearing down from Toxic. And here I decide to go for an Ice Beam. And I don't know. I didn't think it would do this much, but it actually kills Hitmonlee. And I know the Hitmonlees do have really high special defense, but surprisingly I do kill. So good game. Comment, rate, subscribe. See you next time.